Happy day. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 171 of SF Live. My name's Ben Hartley with Sound Story Creative and, of course, Six Figure Photography. You guys, how are you? It's beautiful out here in Ohio. Look, we are running a photography studio out of Columbus, Ohio, and it is sunny. And it is about 80 degrees. Look, I couldn't be happier. I got some really fun things to talk about today, some sweet announcements to make. But before I do that, let me welcome you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up, especially if this is your first time watching. I'm so glad that you caught me live. Say hi, leave a comment, some thumbs up, some hearts, some love. Share this thing. You guys, let me ask you this. If you've watched any of these episodes, if you've received an email from me or you've listened to the Six Figure Photography podcast, and it's done something for you, it's given you a little bit of something extra, could you share this stuff? It would mean the world to me. Thank you for those of you who have. You guys, the reason I make these videos Monday through Friday, the reason I do this, honestly, I do this every day for you guys, minus the weekend, is to show up and to help you grow your business in any way that I can, to give you that little extra push, inspiration, direction, motivation. It's so easy to feel defeated in this industry. Like, I get it. I totally understand the days when you don't want to show up and the days that you just don't feel like putting in the work, the days that you don't want to send out another email or edit another wedding. Like, I understand. I haven't just been in your shoes, I'm in your shoes. Half the reason I make these videos is for me, it's for my own heart and my own head, to keep motivating myself and to know that I'm not alone, that you guys, you're not alone. We're in this together. There's enough room at the end of the finish line for every single one of us. And so let's all freaking kick ass, right? That's why I make these videos. So thanks for being here. Let's see who is watching live. That's why I love this too. I get to see who's here. Amy, how are you, girl? Thanks for saying hi. Stacy, Ryan. Amy likes the intro. Leslie, how are you, dear? Mike, Renee, you're here, no twins yet. Tyler, good to see you, Tyler. Awesome. Brianna, Albert, yo, Ben, tax season is over. Awesome. Albert, I'm glad you can go all in right now. Angela, good to see you, Angela. Oh, man, sweet. Jenny White. Jenny, how are you? Thanks for saying hi. So here's the deal. Hopefully this wasn't too misleading for you. I titled this episode Sweet Announcements. If you've been watching for any amount of time, you know that my wife is at home and she's got twins. I'm about to have twin boys, you guys, and we're on week 36. And so these boys are about to be born any day now, but today is not the day. It's a sweet announcement, but it's not that sweet of an announcement. And so say some prayers for my wife, give her some love. Leslie is such a badass, carrying these babies like she is. And so no boys yet, but some really cool things, you guys, some really cool things that I wanted to come in and share with you guys. Super exciting stuff. Let's start with the non-exciting thing, and then we'll go to the exciting stuff. It's been fun, you guys. I've been working on recording a new section of a course. I've got this whole massive course called Booked, the Ultimate Guide to Getting Photography Clients, and I continually update it. And so today I got into work and I've been working on an Instagram portion to show people how to like own Instagram. Anyhow, and so as I'm writing this, one of the things that I was literally writing down today is that there's no magic bullet. There's no like button that you can press. Like, look, actually, if you go to my Instagram account, it's actually not very big for Six Figure Photography. We just recently started it, and I was doing some research into things before working with Ben Adams. Ben Adams has blown up multiple Instagram accounts. He's our Instagram expert here, so he's the one who's been writing all the content. But I was asking Ben, and I was asking just the community, you know, what are some tips? Like, what are ways that people are using to just like blow up their Instagram account? And I was kind of looking, I think in my heart of hearts, I was looking for an easy way to do it. Right? I was looking for that thing that would automate things, that would make the process go faster and simpler and require less of my time and perhaps more importantly, less of my engagement and my care, right? And so I was looking for this stuff, and you know, people were talking about there's these programs out there, and one of them is called Instagress. And Instagress is a way to automate things for the detriment, I would say. And Instagress just got taken down today, guys. Instagress it's the bots. You've all been Instagressed. That's what we call it. I was talking to Chad de Blasio, and we were laughing because when you've been Instagressed, when you post up a picture of like, I just had to put my dog down, and then there's someone who's like, cool pic, bro, and there's like 2 thumbs up, or you get like the heart on it, you know what I mean? And so Instagress got taken down. You guys, even as I produce content for you guys, and I help to lay out a blueprint of how to win, of how to attract clients, of how to raise your prices, of how to grow your business, know this: you got to put in the work. And it's a ton of little small steps, but there's a right way to do things. And I'm going to show you how to do it, but you do it, like, you have to do it. You have to show up, and it takes time. Guys, you have to be patient with this. It's like frantic patience. It's like thrashing is the way that I describe it. Thrashing is a word that Seth Godin used in his book Linchpin. And thrashing is the constant movement. It's constant evolution. It's constant changing, and it's accepting the fact that you have to keep showing up and doing small tasks every single day to see exponential growth. But anyhow, Instagram is down, so I'm kind of excited about that fact. Anyhow, exciting news. I got 3 super cool things to talk about. A new podcast episode just went live. I'll get a link down below for you guys. Episode 43. We talk about, I talked with Natalie Frank from the Rising Tide Society, and we talked about overcoming fear, fighting fear. It's a really great episode. I want to encourage you guys to go check that out. And while you're at it, one of the things that Natalie and I were talking about, and one of the reasons I reached out to her to come on the podcast, is there's a really cool thing that she's doing that you guys should go check out. It's called the Rise Summit. It's going to be this month, the end of the month, on the 25th of April, the Rise Summit. It's a free online conference. Go check it out. I'm not speaking at it. I'm not doing nothing with it, but I think it's pretty sweet, and I'm going to be tuning in personally. And I think you guys should do the same. So go check that out. Go listen to the podcast episode 43 with Natalie Frank. So that's super cool. What else? A lot of people have been asking to see the space, to see the Stound Story Creative Studio, the SF Studio. And so I just put up a video. It's right below this one, taking you guys on like this little mini tour. Stephen Lowe and I, we made this video for you guys yesterday. We thought about it. We're like, hey, let's give some people some tips and show them the space. And so we just got to it. And I walked backwards a whole lot and kind of showed you guys the space and dropped some knowledge bombs for you guys. And so go check that out. And while you're at it, you guys, look, a lot of people have gone through this. Give me some holler if you have. Throw some thumbs up, leave some comments. But I've got a 7-day crash course that's going to take you through each day of another way that you can be implementing to directly grow your business right now. And I got to tell you guys, I know I made it, but I think it's really freaking good. I honestly do, and I think you would be fool not to jump on this. And so there's a link in there too with the little tour of the studio. Get on this crash course. Honestly, it's 7 days. Each day is a really long email. When I say it's a really long email, this isn't fluff. This is like dense, meaty, practical stuff that you should be doing right now. Even if you don't have a studio, if you're working out of your home, your apartment, you're working part-time, full-time, I don't care what it is, go sign up for this thing because I think it's pretty great. If you've been a part of it, if you've received an email from me and you were like, hey, yeah, that was pretty sweet actually, let people know that it was pretty sweet actually in the comments. I would love that if you could. Last thing. Super excited to tell you guys, I will be one of the keynote speakers at Show It United 2017. Yes, I'm so jazzed about this, you guys. Show It United is, I spoke there last year. I did a breakout session, and it was one of the best experiences that I've ever had as a photographer attending another conference. It's an amazing group of people, amazing content. They host their conference so well. I brought my wife with me, and she just enjoyed it because we were out in Arizona at like this amazing, almost like near resort kind of style thing. Everyone is so welcoming and encouraging and uplifting and is there to help you grow. And last year, Jasmine Starr keynoted, Natalie Frank keynoted, who I just had on the podcast, Caitlin James keynoted, and it's really cool to say that I'm going to be in that group this year and keynoting, and so I'm so excited. I'm so passionate about this, and it's such an honor. Like, it's an honor because these are my people. Like, this group of photographers are so incredible. You guys, please go. please go to United this year. Registration is going to open up on the 27th, right? And I've got $225 off for you guys. I can't get it to you just yet because registration's not open, but on the 27th, $225 is going to be off for you guys. Please take advantage of it. One of the best experiences that I've had has been at United. And so come check it out. Come support me. Come listen. I'm going to light a fire under your ass, and you guys know it too. But I'd love to meet you. I'd love to grab a coffee or a drink, some whiskey. Let's get weird and do this thing. So you guys, that's what we're up to today. I just had some big announcements that I thought were pretty sweet, and there's a lot of links. There's a lot of things for you guys to check out. Again, thanks you guys. Thank you. I would have never been keynoting at United if it wasn't for you guys. If it wasn't for the share that you've posted. If it wasn't for you guys. Honestly, I've gotten a bunch of messages lately that have just been encouraging to my heart. Like, let's be real for a second. It's really hard putting yourself out there. Like, you guys see the comfortable side of things. You don't see me pacing back and forth before pressing record every day, right? And so it's really hard to put yourself out there every day on camera. And so your little bits of encouragement that you've given me have helped to push me forward, to keep making these videos for you guys, to keep helping you grow your business. And now to be at United like this is a great honor. And so I have you guys to thank. You mean the world to me. Keep being amazing. We'll see you guys tomorrow's Q&A Friday, right? I want to answer questions live with you guys. You better bring them. Bring questions live, and we're going to answer them. Look, I don't know exactly what time. Usually I try to aim for around 1 o'clock EST. But like I said, we're about to have some baby boys in the Hartley home. And so we'll see what makes sense here with how Leslie's feeling. I want to be a husband first, and then I'll help show up for you guys next. But I'm going to try to aim for around 1 o'clock. So anyhow, thanks again, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow, Q&A Friday. Peace.